Welcome to Dr. Balaga's God Knowledge Doc podcast, your quick dive into the latest medical breakthroughs to keep you ahead of the curve. Let's get started. Today is 8th August 2025. This video is on a Nature article published open access on 6th August 2025 titled Lithium Deficiency and the Onset of Alzheimer's Disease. There was associated content in the same journal, one by Ashley Bush on News and Views, and the other one by Lynn Peoples on a news article. Alzheimer's disease is preceded by mild cognitive impairment. Early molecular drivers are unclear. Lithium is essential for brain health. The only brain metal significantly reduced in the prefrontal cortex, both in mild cognitive impairment and Alzheimer's disease. The amyloid beta plaques sequester lithium, reducing its bioavailability. Lithium deficiency mice show increased amyloid deposition, increased tau phosphorylation, increased myoglial activation, decreased synapses and myelin, partly via the glycogen synaptic kinase 3 beta, GSK3 beta. So what did the study investigators do? They looked at human cohorts, including ROSMAP, and they also measured lithium in the prefrontal cortex and cerebellum via inductively coupled plasma mass spectrometry. Animal models they used include wild-type mice for Alzheimer's disease. They were fed with lithium deficient diet, 92% removal, which was associated with a 50% decrease in cortical lithium reduction. The outcomes they looked for is the amyloid tau pathology, cognition using the water maze, the Y maze, and novel object recognition, single nucleus RNA-seq, proteomics, and microglial function, stats including ANOVA and false discovery rate corrections, and t-tests. What did they find? In humans, the lithium cortex to serum ratio decreased in both mild cognitive impairment and Alzheimer's disease. And it was concentrated, lithium was concentrated in A beta plaques. In the mice, lithium deficiency was associated with an increase in A beta 42, increase in phospho-tau, 3 to 4 time increase, increased microgliosis, decreased myelin and synaptic proteins. There was transcriptomic overlap between lithium deficiency and human Alzheimer's brain cell types. Lithium orotate prevented and reversed pathology and restored memory at physiological doses. Lithium carbonate was less effective. Lithium orotate reduced GSK3 beta activation, increased synaptic and myelin proteins. Limitations of the study: in humans it was cross-sectional data, causality is not established. Mouse-human differences remain in disease biology. These clinical trials are small, heterogeneous, often with high binding lithium salts. Key takeaways: endogenous lithium supports synaptic, myelin, and microglial health. Lithium deficiency may be early and a modifiable driver of Alzheimer's disease pathology. Amyloid evading lithium salts, example lithium orotate, is promising for prevention and therapy without kidney or thyroid toxicity in mice. Again, I repeat, in mice. The accompanying news and views article talked about this paper and the key implications. It emphasized that endogenous lithium likely has a pathological or as a physiological brain role at micromolar levels. Lithium orotate could bypass amyloid sequestration, offering a safer, targeted Alzheimer's disease therapy. Future trials are needed to confirm disease-modifying potentials in humans. And the news article suggested that lithium was once used in 7-Up and remains therapy for bipolar disorder. And it emphasized that lithium orotate could help not only in Alzheimer's disease but also in bipolar disorder among older adults. It suggested it's safe, inexpensive, and multi-targeted, and warrants urgent clinical trials. Celebrities have used lithium therapy includes Stephen Fry, the British actor, Russell Brand, the comedian and actor, stars including Demi Lovato, Mariah Carey, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Carrie Fisher, and Jean-Claude Van Damme. They use lithium probably for bipolar disorder, and who knows, this may have benefited them from an Alzheimer's disease or cognitive impairment perspective down the road. If you enjoyed this episode, share it with your colleagues. When we change how we see disease, we change how we shape lives. Until next time, stay curious, stay compassionate, and keep seeking wisdom. Podcast brought to you by Master MedFacts at mastermedfacts.com.